Welcome to the RadioU podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Allie.
Coming up, how much would you pay to know what your pet is saying?
Also, what's the tarps off trend?
All that and more on the way next. Hooters is rebranding as family friendly. They're changing the uniforms. Said a guilty husband desperately trying to save his marriage. 8772 Radio U, the talkback button in the RadioU app. It's actually true. Apparently, Hooters is turning over a new leaf.
Okay.
And they want to be family friendly now.
Really?
Hooters is going to start asking. They are going to start changing the uniforms, ending bikini nights, and replacing more revealing outfits with longer shorts and less provocative attire. They're also going to start promoting kids eat free nights.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Kids eat free at Hooters. Bring the whole family.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It is happening.
I'm not taking my family to Hooters.
You definitely don't want to be the first. No. Like, let's test this out. I heard on RadioU mornings, Hudson told me that Hooters is family friendly now.
It's not true.
What
are they going to call in to you?
Yeah. Hey, I'm just reporting what
just the messenger.
CEO Neil Kiefer said in an interview with People magazine, where apparently they want to, at Hooters, return to their roots, which is not what we all think it is. Instead, it's a beach-themed neighborhood restaurant.
Really?
That anybody can go to. And so, technically, I think anybody's allowed now, but not only
were people not allowed before?
No, I don't. I think that's what I mean. Technically, everybody's allowed.
Yeah.
But it only really appeals, I think, to a certain demographic. And apparently that demographic is shrinking because Hooters is kind of like, they got to find a way to turn things around.
Yeah.
It's fallen on hard times.
Well, it's similar to a lot of big restaurant chains we've seen that have had to try to rebrand or do something different with the menu, change something up, because people aren't going there anymore. Like TGI Fridays, a bunch of those ended up closing. I think they went bankrupt.
And if TGI Fridays can't make it, what hope does Hooters have?
Exactly. Well, because that's appealing to everybody.
Yeah.
Hooters has a much smaller demographic that they were trying to appeal to. So if something that's a little more broad couldn't even stay in business, definitely I would imagine something that's more niche would be struggling even worse.
Then again, there was only one Hooters was Hooters,
Yeah.
There was only one Hooters.
Well, I've always been told that the better thing to do is to have a niche, is to be kind of standing out there and be like, this is our target audience and we're sticking with it. But if they're changing up, it's not working.
It's not working. But when I say if TGI Fridays can't make it, what hope does Hooters have? Because I kind of feel that TGI Fridays appeals to everybody. Maybe the food is really good. Maybe it's not. I don't know, the deals, whatever, but it's not really working. Hooters has all of those same problems. Plus, it still has a stigma, even if it is going to be family friendly now.
Yeah.
It's going to take a long time for people to not think of what they think of with Hooters.
The name, come on. No, families are not going to show up.
What do you mean, the name?
I don't know. I've never been in there. You tell me.
I do. And something else. Okay. Here's story time for you.
Okay.
Allie, you've sold vintage clothes.
Yeah.
So has Mrs. Hudson.
Okay.
She's done a lot of goodwilling and thrifting and reselling and whatever. One time she found a haul of Hooters hats. Oh. Because Hooters back in its heyday, right? There was Hooters and they were a touristy thing, and there'd be, I'm sure they probably still sell these at whatever locations are left, but it's it would be a hat and it would have this was the location and they're all special.
Yeah.
And it was a whole collection of them. So resold those on eBay. It did quite well, but looking at those, it's hardly any of these places are open anymore.
Yeah.
That's why they're collector's items.
Yeah.
Because Hooters is, because people don't want to go. And I think this is a serious thing too. Now there's the internet. And so if you kind of want to be pervy, you can just do it secretly in your own home instead of going out in public. You know what I mean? And so I think that probably has really hurt Hooters as
Hooters
well.
Hooters at home.
Yeah, exactly. So I just think Hooters probably should have done this a while ago.
Really?
Yeah, I think they probably should have, even though because it wasn't working. It's not like Hooters just started closing and failing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Hooters.
I just think I can just imagine all the people that are just like so upset that it's going to be rebranding though. Because
yes, I do like thinking of those people.
There's people out there that's like that's their thing, and they go there every week.
Yeah.
And like the waitresses know them by name.
They're gonna wear pants now.
They're gonna be so mad. They're gonna be protesting outside of Hooters.
What's next? Are they gonna put on a jacket?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "This is not fair. They're wearing jackets in there."
Yeah.
Like, just chanting outside.
One more reason to still not go. Controversy has once again erupted in the world of competitive eating.
Okay.
It feels like every year as we approach the hot dog eating contest, we're getting some kind of different story about problems, in the world of competitive eating, don't you think?
I 100% agree, and I feel like it's a ploy.
To get us to promote.
Yeah, like it's a publicity stunt.
Yeah.
Because it seems to be conveniently around the hot dog eating contest every year that Joey Chestnut is getting involved in some type of scandal.
Yeah.
So either he's just not great and not mature, or he is just like using this to try and help promote it.
I think this is the first time that it's actually been anything like criminal or anything. Because previously it was like he's not allowed in the hot dog contest because he had a deal with Impossible Dogs or whatever it was.
Like he went and contracted with something else.
Yeah, he had a contract with something else that was some kind of meatless hot dog. So that was one. And then there was something else. He did like the side competition with Kobayashi. I don't know if that was the same year. But now, fast forward to this year, the good news is Joey Chestnut will be allowed to compete in the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Rest assured, on July 4th,
you will see him.
You will see him pounding hot dogs on ESPN. But it's not without some controversy because he just had to plead guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge from a bar fight that went down in the month of March earlier this year. Apparently, and it is not only like, was he going to be suspended by competitive eating or whatever, Major League Eating, but also, or Nathan's, I guess. But it was, will he even be allowed to go to the hot dog eating contest?
Wow.
Because he got into this bar fight back in March in Indiana. And then as a part of his like sentence and everything, he had to be put on probation. And so there was some, possibility that it would include him not being allowed to leave the state, which obviously the hot dog contest is in New York. But neither Nathan's nor the government of Indiana, I guess, the justice system is keeping him away from the contest. So he'll still be able to be there. That's good.
That's good. We don't want Joey Chestnut to miss another hot dog eating contest. We need him there.
Yeah.
Plus, also,
it just wouldn't feel right.
Yeah.
That year when he wasn't there, it just felt wrong.
It did. I just had zero interest. But it's funny because they're describing like this bar fight. He slapped a man in the face.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
It's really
like
almost
not even
nothing.
punches.
Right.
He slapped somebody.
Like he's, well, that would be a very obscure reference, but I was going to say from Master of Disguise. But that's, Nene would know. He's seen that movie. It's not good with Dana Carvey. But nevertheless, Joey, it's such, I mean, it's obviously, it's a criminal charge, but it's so just like, a couple guys were getting into it at a bar because they've been drinking too much. And like, one of them was Joey Chestnut.
But also didn't get into it enough to actually come to like fists.
Right.
Like blows. It's like a slap?
Isn't
like,
it crazy to imagine like you could be at a Buffalo Wild Wings or something and two guys are like obviously drunk. They're yelling at each other.
And one of them
slaps the other. And then it ends. That's the end.
That's just crazy. I mean, maybe he was just helping him come to his senses or something.
Snap out of it.
Yeah, it was an airplane thing.
Right. Either way, we get Joey Chestnut in the hot dog contest. That's what matters. If you have a pet, how much would you pay to know exactly what your pet is saying? 8772 Radio U or the talkback button in the Radio U app. Allie, you have a cat. Noelle.
Yes.
How much would you pay to know what Noelle is thinking?
Honestly, do I want to know what Noelle? No. I mean, I have to be really, really convinced that this is like actually what they're thinking. If I'm willing to, spend money on it. And even then, I don't know if I'm willing to spend money on it because the experience I have with my cat is beautiful. I don't really feel like I need to worry about adding anything.
People joke about cats hating their owners and just people in general, but what if you got what if you could translate it and found out that's actually true?
Oh, no.
It does hate you. Like, what's the positive? What's the upside of knowing what
if it goes really poorly?
Yeah, but what if I told you, though, you said you wanted to know like actually what they're thinking. What if I told you this device has a 95% accuracy rate?
According to them?
Yes. Yes, and I don't know how they verify that.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do we know?
How can they prove that? Well, this is a collar that is now for sale in China. A Chinese company. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, but it doesn't really matter. It's not a company that's available here. But they are selling an AI-powered pet translator. They claim it has a 95% accuracy rate, and they've already sold over 10,000 units.
Aww.
So somebody's buying this thing. And what's crazy is how much it costs.
How much is it?
It's the equivalent of $118 American.
What? Just $100?
$118. That's kind of the perfect price to where if it was too cheap, you'd be like, well, this is fake.
Yeah, this is obviously fake.
And if it was too much, you'd be like, I can't afford it. But $118.
You're like,
Yeah.
Maybe I should consider.
Yeah, so they've done a good job with that. But it is hard to tell. Obviously, there's just no way to know, right? If it's actually true.
Yeah, no, I don't buy it. So I will not be buying this.
Even if it was available in the United States. I'm trying to watch if this is a translated version of their pet translator.
I'm watching a video of it right now, and it's like showing me how it all works or whatever.
But like their press image is a dog and the dog is going, I need snacks.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the other thing.
You don't need a translator for that.
I think cats and dogs both, you don't need a translator.
No.
You can tell what they're thinking.
They're simple creatures.
They are. They only would say 5 things if they actually had a caller, like from Up.
Exactly. So I don't think you need this.
No. $118, while it isn't so expensive that it's like I could never, ever, ever buy that. It's expensive enough that it's not worth taking a flyer, that gamble,
Yeah, 100%.
Get your popcorn ready. It's our Friday tradition, the weekend watch list, letting you know which new movies you could be watching in theaters and at home this weekend. Memorial Day weekend, the start of the summer, a pretty big weekend for movies.
Yes, indeed.
There's going to be a lot of good options starting from today through the rest of the next couple months. Starting with The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Let's go, baby!
The evil empire has fallen, but imperial warlords remain scattered throughout the galaxy as the fledgling New Republic works to protect everything the rebellion fought for. They enlist the help of legendary Mandalorian bounty hunter Din Djarin and his young apprentice Grogu. Did I say that right? Din Djarin? That's Pedro Pascal's character?
I think that's fine. I mean, everybody just calls him Mandalorian.
Yeah, so. Right. The Mandalorian and Grogu is now in theaters, of course. It has a 61% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, it's lower than I wanted. I gotta be honest.
Aparita Bandari of the Globe and Mail says, The Mandalorian and Grogu is perfectly suitable as a summer flick to beckon you back to the theaters.
Okay, good.
But will it make a mark as part of the Star Wars mythology? This may not be quite the way.
No!
So it just sounds like, it's not an all-timer movie.
It just sounds mid.
But yeah. So I think plenty of people will go see it, and I just don't think you'll have a bad time.
Yeah. How can you have it's Grogu.
Yeah.
How can you have a bad time?
But when was the last Star Wars movie that was a good time? It's been a while. So
that's true.
I feel like this sounds like a step up to me.
Yeah, I was going to say the bar has been a little low.
Exactly. Yes. But maybe Star Wars isn't your thing, or you're just not ready to spend your hard-earned money on the Star Wars franchise when it's kind of been trash for a long time. Maybe you want to go see Passenger instead. A few weeks into their van life adventure, a young couple witnesses an accident that leaves the driver dead.
Oh.
Soon, they're being pursued by a demonic stalker who's impossible to outrun and follows them wherever they go.
Demonic?
Demonic, yes. The Passenger, you could say. Passenger is now in theaters. It has a 45% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, okay.
Katie Reif of Inverse says, despite the stylistic efforts of director Andre Ovredal, Passenger is as predictable and underwhelming as a microwave gas station burrito.
Oh, gosh. That is brutal review.
And would you like to know what Ryan of Fit for a King has to say? Because he's seen it.
He went and saw it? Yes, I want to know what Ryan Kirby thinks.
He said, going from Obsession, which came out, last week?
Yeah.
To Passenger was the largest drop-off from back-to-back movie watchings I've ever experienced.
My boyfriend and I are going to see Obsession this weekend because the reviews are amazing. Yeah. And my brother and sister-in-law went and saw it, and they said it lives up to those reviews. So I'm very excited to see this. Yeah. This sounds like a really disappointing horror movie after like a very, very highly reviewed one. Yeah. So, yeah.
Somebody asked Ryan from Fit for a King in the replies. Hold on. I had it pulled up. And now it wants me to log back in.
Dang
okay,
it.
Never mind.
It sounds to me like we need Ryan to talk about horror movies the next time we have him on the show.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, hold on. I can do this really quick. Give me a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan from Fit for a King, somebody asked, so they should skip it then. And he says, see Obsession twice instead.
Yes, I like that response.
All right, that was worth that. Also out in theaters this weekend, I Love Boosters. Professional shoplifters embark on a wild adventure as they target a cutthroat fashion mogul.
Oh.
I Love Boosters is now in theaters. It has a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Lindsay Baer of the Associated Press says it is a crime that this is Boot Riley's second produced movie. Though it might not reach the crackling heights of his debut, Sorry to Bother You, his imagination is still on fire. Have you ever seen Sorry to Bother You?
No.
It is an insane movie.
Okay.
It had me. I was like entertained. It's interesting. And then there's a thing with a horse and it's really weird. So I believe this movie is probably very similar. It looks stylistically very similar. I'm definitely not going to say boring. A Boots Riley movie would not be boring, but insane.
All right.
Just unusual.
Okay.
Finally, Jack Ryan Ghost War.
Ooh.
Jack Ryan reunites with CIA operatives to navigate betrayal from an enemy who knows their moves and faces a past once thought settled. Jack Ryan Ghost War is now on Prime Video. It has a 48% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeesh, these reviews are not great.
It's a tough week this week. And Matt Zoller Seitz of RogerEbert.com says, John Krasinski continues to make Jack Ryan a tall, good-looking nothing burger.
Nothing burger.
Who keeps saying he doesn't want to be an action hero and isn't made for the role, but can turn into Jason Bourne on a moment's notice. I feel like my dad will watch Jack Ryan Ghost War. That definitely feels like a dad movie.
Yeah, my dad.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy. My dad isn't into that stuff, but I think it is a dad genre.
It's a dad movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Let us know what you watched this weekend. We always love to see your reviews, particularly The Mandalorian, because we know that's what everybody's going to go see. 8772 Radio U or the talkback button in the Radio U app. That's your weekend watch list. We'll see you at the movie. Florida woman is at it again. This is one of the worst I've ever seen.
Oh,
actually.
no.
8772 Radio U, the talkback button in the Radio U app. This happened in Alachua County. Bless you. On Monday, where deputies were called to a home where they say a woman threw feces at her father.
What?
You heard that right.
Oh, Florida woman, calm down.
According to the arrest report, it all got started on Monday around 3:45 in the afternoon, where 25-year-old Elisa Rivera was told by her mother that she couldn't come on a trip to Gainesville.
And so this is her response?
Yeah. Nobody's been that upset about not going to Gainesville ever.
Oh my gosh.
So her mom
out of control.
she's 25 years old. Her mom says, you can't come with us to Gainesville. In response, she jumped on the hood of her mother's car, denting it. And
this girl is crazy.
Yeah, wait till it gets worse. When the mother, a 62-year-old woman, attempted to go back inside, her daughter allegedly dragged her to the ground, stole her purse, and only stopped when the father got involved.
Oh, my gosh.
Then somehow, an hour later, we fast forward an hour. I don't know what happened in this hour, but nothing of note, evidently. But deputies then say that this woman, 25-year-old Elise Rivera, became upset when her father refused to give her alcohol from this liquor cabinet.
Oh, my gosh.
At 4:45 on a Monday. According to the report, she then squatted, defecated into her hand, and threw feces at her 68-year-old father. On command.
Oh, my gosh.
The dispute left the right side of her mother's body and face swollen, and the deputy noted a brown substance stuck in the father's hair alongside a bleeding bite mark.
Oh, so she bit him.
She bit him and threw feces at him. She's a living monkey.
She's a lunatic.
Yeah, she definitely is. And she did not need any alcohol, clearly, besides what she probably had already had, it sounds like. She's being charged with robbery without a weapon, criminal mischief, and battery on a person 65 years or older. Apparently that changes
things?
I guess so. So she's been booked into the Alachua County Jail. We've had the Pennsylvania pooper. Now we have the Alachua pooper.
This is way worse than the Delco pooper.
It definitely is. Yeah, that was a Delco pooper. That's right.
Because this woman just, oh my gosh.
Typical Florida. A woman poops on a car and Florida's like, hold my beer.
Yeah, I can do way better than that. I can poop with my own hand and throw it at my father. Oh man, after stealing my mother's purse and denting her car after being told I can't go to Gainesville.
I know. All over a trip to Gainesville.
Yeah, like this.
Have you been to Gainesville, Allie?
I think I have.
It's not there's not much to
memorable.
it. I mean, University of Florida, obviously, if you want to go to a football game or something.
Maybe freak out if you can't go to St. Augustine, but Gainesville?
Orlando, you want to go to Disney World? I guess I could see it. But, I mean, I still wouldn't throw poop. But.
No, I would never do any of this. This woman needs some help. She really needs some help.
Radio U, where music is going, 8772 Radio U. Allie, as a baseball fan, I'm sure you've caught wind of the tarps off trend.
Oh, yes. A big supporter of tarps off.
Yeah, baseball games have been getting a little rowdy across the country.
This is what we love to see.
Yes. It all got started at a recent St. Louis Cardinals game at Busch Stadium where students at Stephen F. Austin State University, their club baseball team, was at the game, and many of them removed their shirts and waved them around and led cheers for the game. And
usually they create a whole section.
Yeah, now since that was like a little over a week ago, I think. Since then, the Cardinals have actually created their own dedicated tarps off section.
I love
that's for these kind of rowdier fans that are going to take their shirts off and get crazy. But this is also a trend that is caught on now at almost every major league stadium in the league.
Yeah, and we also saw this, I think it started in like college football because there was like sections where like one fan would start it and then a couple fans would join him. Yeah. And it was just like it would keep growing with just a bunch of shirtless college students waving their shirts around. So I feel like that's kind of where that kicked off, and now it's transitioned over to baseball season, which is perfect because baseball is a summer sport. And so, I think this is awesome that a lot more fan bases are picking this up now.
Yeah. I just like to see, emotion and people having fun, at a baseball game.
And also wanting your team to win. Yeah. Because often this is like for a rally. You're trying to get your team ready to go and, will them to a win. And I love that. That should give your team energy. Believe me, they're going to feed off of that.
It's so much better, too, than like the wave,
Oh, yeah. The wave is boring.
I know. the wave, I always am so torn on the wave because it's just like you don't want to be like the stick in the mud, but then like the waves going around, and you're like, we're really doing this. It doesn't really feel like a good way to like pump up the team.
It's not.
I don't understand the point of it.
It's totally a distraction from what's going on because actually what you're saying is I'm bored with what's happening in front of me, so I feel the need to start the wave. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that to me is a bad sign. It's like, oh no, this is not going well.
I'm curious the lowest level that Tarps Off will go to. Because obviously, like, you're going to get rowdy around a major league.
I mean, we're about to see the college baseball World Series and all of that.
That might be, the whole stadium might be Tarps Off. Especially you consider the teams that are going to be there. Oh, yeah. From the SEC.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be, that's going to be crazy. But, like, how low can we go? Like, can you imagine Tarps Off at a double-A game? Yeah.
I want to see this at Little League.
Yeah.
That's where I want to see
the Little League World Series later this summer.
Yeah,
will Tarps Off make it to the Little League
Tarps
World
Off
Series?
to the grass hill, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, man. I cannot wait. This is fun. This is adding some juice back to baseball. I just think baseball is making a fun comeback.
It is. It really has become such a great sport right now.
In spite of the Dodgers.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to the RadioU podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.